morning, everyone. Doing something a little different today. Gonna try to fish the sound here, surf for a little bit, about a couple hours. A little more wind than I would like, but you gotta fish in all conditions, right? I'm guessing probably we'll pick up some flounder. If you're in North Carolina like I am, you're probably as disgusted as I am to realize that this year we do not have a flounder season, but it is what it is. We'll go into that later, maybe. But I don't know, it's looking pretty good. A little wind protected, so maybe we can find something here. Just going to be throwing in between these docks here from the beach and see if we can't get on something. A lot of structure here, a lot of rocks, a lot of broken pilings. They typically hold a lot of fish. Drum, a lot of sheep's head out there that we'll do in another video. We'll get out there with some crabs and get some of them. Black drum, red drum, trout. All your inshore species are pretty much here. So we'll see if we can't find them. So stay tuned.
I throw this Texas eye a lot for a couple reasons. One, mainly because there's a lot of structure here, and I'm able to bury that hook a little bit into the top of the plastic here. And the other one, it just has really good action. So. Checking the forecast for this weekend. Tomorrow looks possibly doable for the surf, so we will see. If not, we're definitely going to do a backwater trip in the morning. The wind's supposed to be out of the north, should lay everything down, clean everything up eventually. So we'll see. If we get out in the surf, we'll be targeting kings. That is a bucket list thing of mine out there. I've only been surf launching now for about a year and a half. And I'd really like to get a king, tarpon, cobia, one of those bigger near-shore species in the kayak. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But if not, we'll mess around with some Spanish. The albies could be around. We'll throw some metal. Basically what I'm doing here is just throwing it out there, let it get all the way to the bottom, and just giving it some pops. And just like that. Not sure if it's a flounder or not. Oh, maybe not. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, first flatty of the year. He just spit it right there. It looked like he was about 15. Flounder typically stacked up in this area. setup I'm using here is a 7-foot TFO tactical medium power inshore rod, a Daiwa ballistic MQ, and that has 15-pound Power Pro and 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. So here's our endangered summer flounder. I'm guessing in that 15 and a half range. Would be legal in that 2-week, 1 fish a day window that we got last September. Very fun to catch. So send this guy back. Maybe one day we'll get to keep you, or I gotta relocate to South Carolina. I like to use this, this is the saltwater slam fish scent from Dr. Juice. I prefer this over Procure just because it doesn't stain your lures as bad. It will eventually over time, but it's just not as, you will go through it a little quicker because it is on the thinner side, but it's definitely, whether you need it or not, absolutely not. But any advantage you could give yourself when it comes to this, you should definitely take advantage of it. A little bit, but Procure definitely does work as well. Letting go of it that time. Almost looks like the identical fish, maybe a little bit bigger. Hey, have another one, guys. Summer flounder. Or, I'm sorry, southern flounder. I think they're so cool the way they swim. clubs yet, but that's alright. I mean, these are all cookie cutter size flounder, you know, perfect for the table, if that was an option. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That's pretty good. Did not see that happening. Fishing line on that piling right there that I caught. There's probably all kinds of wrapped around. I don't think we'll be getting that one back. Here's something, guys, if you're in this situation where it's obviously too far out there to go and get, I always keep a rag with me, and what I'll do at this point, rather than bending your rod real bad like that, is I'll get a little bit of slack, let some drag pull out, and I will wrap that towel in my hand and wrap that braid, I don't know if you can see that, around my hand, and pull so that braid does not cut my hand, and eventually it will break. There you go. Sometimes it'll break at the hook, most of the time at the uni knot, so we got incoming tide here coming into the river. So you see got my bait tucked right up against those pilings, even throwing, 30 feet off. So just be conscious of that, and you're in a situation like that. I know the fish hang out near the structure, but don't want to get hung up. There's something busting right there. Feels like a little bit of a better one. We'll see. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. Now that's the kind of flounder we're talking about. Didn't like being in that shallow water. Alright. You guys a nice picture. There you go. Maybe 22. Who knows? That would be some nice difference right there, guys. You can take a look at those teeth right there. There's not very many of them, but they are sharp. And when you are cleaning these things, if you are fortunate enough to harvest them, just be conscious of those. Turn her loose here. There she goes. School of minnows here. It's fun in the fall when the mold are running. You know, they'll be all over the bank here, and just watching the flounder destroy them, skying out of the water for them. Good thump. That was a good thump. Oh, that's what we found. Finally. I was hoping we'd find one of these. I don't do a lot of beach fishing, guys. I'm sorry if this is ugly. I do catch a ton of these off the pier though, and from the kayak. But so this is your speckled trout, one of our other inshore species around here. This probably about 15 inches, and it is. I'm sorry, it is a male. You can tell. I don't know if you can hear that, but he is grunting at me. The males will grunt and get up to be around low 20s if they're lucky. The females do not grunt and can grow up to 30 plus inches. Although I've never seen one in person that big, they can get there. My biggest one is currently 26.5 inches, which weighed close to 6 pounds. In the middle of winter, it's typically when we get the bigger ones, or when I get the bigger ones. I know you can still get them, but about an hour, 20 minutes maybe. 5-6 flounder and that one trout. Kind of what I was expecting, but actually, to be honest, it was a little better. We're going to continue to do stuff like this. Please, again, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this content. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.